Now that I'm actually putting things together, I believe they were trying to cover it up when they first came to my door.
A distraught mother searching for answers, with all 5 Memphis police officers charged with the murder of her son, Tyre Nichols, now released on bail.
I'm still trying to understand all of this and trying to wrap my head around all of this. It's still like a nightmare right now.
Body camera footage from the alleged violent beating at a traffic stop this month is set to be released tonight. The video is being called disturbing by every level of law enforcement.
What happened in Memphis is obviously tragic. I have seen the video myself, and I will tell you I was appalled. I'm struggling to find a stronger word, but I will just tell you I was appalled.
Nichols, a 29-year-old black man, was stopped for suspected reckless driving on January 7th. After a confrontation occurred, he fled on foot. Officers caught up with him, allegedly beating him for several minutes. After 3 days in hospital, Nichols was dead.
I saw officers hitting on him. I saw officers kicking him. One officer kicked him like he was kicking a football a couple of times.
5 officers from the Memphis Police Department were fired and charged with murder, aggravated assault, aggravated kidnapping, official misconduct, and official oppression. The city's police chief says she was horrified by the actions of her officers.
This is not just a professional failing. This is a failing of basic humanity toward another individual. This incident was heinous, reckless, and inhumane.
The Memphis police chief has warned that video of Nichols' beating could be even worse than video of Rodney King's, a black man who was savagely beaten by police in Los Angeles in 1991. Riots erupted when 4 officers, 3 of them white, were acquitted the next year.
In those days, look, there wasn't this outcry in support of Rodney King. The black community was outraged, but the vast majority of the community was not, because they had never seen this type of beating before. And so Rodney King was kind of the first time that people could really see that the police could, in fact, engage in the most brutal type of conduct imaginable.
Tyre Nichols' mother has urged protesters to remain peaceful. She says the hope of some good coming from her son's death is keeping her going.
God is not going to let any of his children's names go in vain. So when this is all over, it's going to be some good and some positive, because my son was a good and positive person.